Onkar Bindra. In my sixth grade, I read Yesham na vidya na tapo na danam jnanam na shilam na guno na dharma e mrityuloke bhubhi bhar bhuta manushrupem mrigasaranti. And I decided to come to this great land, the great University of California in 1958, for which I was awarded a scholarship by the Rockefeller Foundation. Completing that in 2 years, I went back to India, served there 11 years, then I served in the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization in a number of countries, and I have been here for the last 23 years. And it has been my passion since 2001 to educate people. When I was here in 1958, it is about that time that Martin Luther said that people hate each other because they don't know each other. They are scared of each other, so they hate each other. This hate leads to xenophobia and to attacks and hate crimes. And it is therefore very important that we analyze these hate crimes. You see, I was reading on the internet and I found that every year there are more than 20 cases of crimes in which 4 or more people are killed. Another paper by a senior professor in the eastern part of Florida said that there are 2 major events of massacres in this country every year. That's the average for 15 years. It calls for attention, it calls for analysis as to why so many events occur here and what can be done. Dr. Kang has very rightly pointed out, also another speaker, that something should be done about the people who return from battles anywhere, and they should be educated, they should be trained, and we should become tolerant of other people, just like we are tolerating Amish and other people. The Mennonites, for example, they have long beards. You see, Sikhs are only different from them in having another turban, but turban is part of the religion of the Sikhs. And it is highly desirable that everyone through the media, please, through the media, they know in this country that people who wear Sikhs, who wear turbans are 99.99% Sikhs. And they belong to America, they are Sikh Americans. And they have all the rights of worship the way they like, dress the way they like. It is very fortunate that Assemblywoman Mariko Yamada, with the help of the Sikh coalition, proposed this bill which is going to be signed, wherein, at least in California, Sikhs will get the same rights and privileges for working at the workplace. And I think the 1540 bill, SB 1540, will help us to revise a curriculum framework which has not been revised for 15 years. When it was being revised, we got the Sikhs included at 7 different places. However, that needs to be completed. I wish the analysts who advised the powers that be, like Governor, for the budget bill, should have considered that this particular curriculum framework was about to be completed. 90% work was completed, and yet it was halted at that time. But I am very thankful to thousands of people who have written thousands of letters to the governor, made thousands of calls to the different legislators at various levels, and also written letters, as a result of which the governor has kindly consented and announced that he is going to sign this bill. And we will still need other things to be done. They will need our governor's attention, like the content standards. The content standards do not still have the word Sikh. What we are talking of is curriculum framework. And curriculum framework could not absorb or accept more things which we wanted because the content standards do not have the word Sikh. Another issue which I would like to invite the attention of the governor is that the Imperial Valley and the county of Riverside, they gave us a person who became the first congressman from all of Asia, from all of India, from the Sikh community. His name was Dalip Singh Song. He richly deserves to be honored by this state. He has been honored by the federal government 3 times, but he deserves honor by our own state. Thank you very much for this opportunity to speak.